One big Texas hello, guys, and welcome to a dog tier list. I just want to get into one thing before we get into this. Do not go down in the comments and type, "You judged this dog wrong." They're actually really cute if you really get to know them. Because guess what? I don't care. This is my opinion about these dogs. It's probably not going to be everyone's opinion, but it's mine. And you're going to go with it. But trust me, I won't be too harsh on most of these dog breeds. So with that said, let's get into it. The first dog we have on this list is the Ringtail Feiss. These guys, they're strong. They're cute. Here's the problem. They're too smart for their own good. This is what we had to do to Pin, and he still got out. So yeah, since they're like really not, they're too smart for their own good, this guy, he's going in D tier. Next we have German Shepherd. Now, I've only met one German Shepherd, and they're really nice, they're real cute, but here's the thing, they're strong, and they're too strong, and they just don't know how strong they are, and sometimes they can go off the rails. And since I've only met one, I don't really know how to meet, like, the whole variety of them, so for this, we're just going to put German Shepherds in B tier. It's pretty solid, I think. Next we have Cane Corso. Now, I've never met one of these guys. I've heard that they're just giant boxers mixed with teddy bears, basically. So, I think these guys are, I think they're going, A tier. Let's go put them in A tier. Next, we have the Beagle. This dog, loved around the world. It's a good dog. They're cute. I have a dog, I have a Beagle mix. And she's very cute. I like her. So we're going to put Beagles in A tier. Next up, we have Corgi. Corgis are universally loved. They're in their fluffy butt cheeks. I have met a couple of these, and I will say they're kind of everywhere, but they are still very cute, very good. We're also going to put Corgi in A tier. Warning, there's going to be a lot of A tiers. Next, we have Greyhound. This one is, warning, this is like the only dog that I'm going to be harsh on. This dog is F tier. I'm sorry. Greyhounds they creep me out. They're like, if there was an uncanny valley for dogs, it would be the Greyhound. So, sadly, the Greyhound is going to have to go in F tier. Pug. I've heard a lot of good things about pugs. They're cute. They're the face of a ton of memes. I love it. We're going to put these dogs straight in A tier. Dachshund, also known as the wiener dog. These dogs are really good dogs. They're just super chill, you know? They're not really like too much of anything. Their personality is just very, let's go chill at the homies kind of thing. So we're gonna put Dachshund in A tier. Boxer, they're goofy, they're outgoing, they're fun, they're strong, protective, their build's really nice, they love attention. We're gonna put Boxers in S tier. I know, I love Boxers, probably my favorite dog breed out there. We follow this up by a Pit Bull. I'm gonna put Pit Bulls in B tier. Now, it's not because of why you think, it's just that I've not like really met too many. And the ones that I met, it's like the same problem with German Shepherd. They're just a little bit too strong. They don't know how strong they are. So usually like they can be a little bit out there. I do think they're great dogs, and that's why they're still going in B tier. But for the same reason of German Shepherds, they're gonna go up there in B tier. Very solid in my opinion. Now we have a Golden Retriever. This is like, when you think of dogs, this is the dog you think of. And this dog's also going in S tier. I'm a little biased for both Boxers and Golden Retrievers, but for very good reason. They're super good dogs. They're caring, loving, they're cuddly. They don't care what you do as long as you're with them. And they will be with you. They can swim, like really good apparently. And they're just super like protective, but they're not too protective. They're really good. They're pretty dogs, outgoing, fluffy, good dogs. They're, like I said, they're going in S tier immediately. Huskies. They're cute, they're fluffy, they're friendly, I just have two words. they're annoying. They're super loud and annoying. So I can't really place it any higher than B tier. I'm sure there are some that are not loud, but the ones that, like, the experience I've had, they're loud. And they're annoying. I'm sorry. So B tier, but the very solid dog. The mountain cur. This is like the squirrel hunting dog that you think of. Mountain curs. They are cool. They have a really nice build, in my opinion. They can be pretty, how you say, out there. Like, I have a video. I won't show it here, but I have one of a mountain cur that I used to have. Baxter, great dog. They're just like, they're really good, and I like them. So for that, I'm gonna place mountain cur in A tier. They're very, very solid dog. I just don't think they're S tier though. Now, Rottweilers. I'm putting Rottweilers in B tier. They're just, and this might be a little weird. They look really good. I like their coloration and junk, and I've heard that they can be good dogs. It's the build that throws me off. I feel like that if I came across a Rottweiler, I would not, like, I'm not surviving. If it decides to attack. If it decides to attack, I'm not surviving. I just think that, like, in the looks department, it's not the greatest. The Doberman. I think a Doberman is what the Rottweiler wants to be, I guess. I don't know the specifics of it. I don't know which is, like, truly better at being a guard dog, or if one is even supposed to be a guard dog. I'm not sure. But my friend has a Doberman, and he's super fun to be around. So I'm gonna put Dobermans in A tier. Now Shih Tzu. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. Shih Tzu. I think they're going in B. I think Shih Tzus fall into, like, the same problem as, like, Chihuahuas. They're just like, I don't have it on the list, actually. I think they fall into this, like, they're like one of the textbook definitions of small dog is terrifying. Now, I don't know. Maybe the breeds I've seen are different, but until further information, I'm put these guys in B tier. Very solid dog in my opinion. Poodle, going in D tier. This is like the second only D tier dog. I feel like poodles are like, I've heard they're jerks. I've heard that they're just like not the best dog to be around. I'm not sure about this. I've never met them. This is one of the reasons why I can't really judge them too harshly. They don't look great in my opinion, and I've heard that they're not that fun to be around. I could absolutely be wrong. Tell me in the comments. But until further notice, poodles are going in D tier. Now we have the Great Dane. You know, I think they're like the biggest dog breed. There might be ones bigger, I don't know. I remember I was super little, I can't really remember much of it, but Great Danes are they're big dogs. Great Dane, they're gonna go in B tier. I think it's the same problem with the Pit Bull and the German Shepherd, but it's not that they're too strong, it's that they're ginormous. They think that they're super small and can just, like, plop themselves on your lap. So I think that if they knew how big they were, I think they'd be a little bit better. But they're super nice dogs, and I think that's a partial contributor to it. But until I can meet one again, I think they're gonna go in B tier. Very solid dog overall. Bloodhound and the Blue Tick, I'm putting them in the same. I'm registering them as the same because they're close enough in my opinion. I've never met a Blue Tick or a Bloodhound. We're putting both of these guys in A tier because I like hunting dogs, and I think the build of both a Blue Tick and a Bloodhound are really cool. I think I prefer the Blue Tick a little bit more, but since they're so similar and they're both so cool dogs, and hunting dogs are just always cool, I think that we're gonna have to, place these guys both in A tier. Now we have one more dog that was so good that I couldn't even put it on this list. A dog so unworthy of being on this list that it's not on the list. But the category is so hard to get in for, like, how do I explain this? They're pretty chill. They can be pretty lazy. That many would not even consider them dogs. I present to you the bearded dragon. These dogs are an exquisite breed. You know, they only settle for the finest. For people that are not scared to get a disease. Truly exquisite. These dog breeds are not found in America. They're a very, well, you can find them, but they're not like a naturally found. You know, probably came from like Australia or something. You know, dogs, you know, this exotic. They only come in, you know, you can only get them from certain places. Yes, I've had him for a very long time. What tier do I rank him in? I rank him in my very own L tier. Not because a loser, but because, you know how some people, they don't like selling these. Okay, fine. You can get on my shoulder. He likes my shoulder. You know, I said that some people don't like calling these dogs because they're so exquisite. Well, some people like to call them lizards. So I'm going to put the bearded dragon in the lizard category. Now, there is one more thing that I have to do before, we leave it at this. I have to do the verse of the video. I forgot it last time. I'm sorry. This is Paul 9, verse 10. Those who know your name will put their trust in you. For you, Lord, have not forsaken those who seek you. If you find God and you ask him to come in your life, he will never leave you. He will never let you. He will never leave your side. He'll always be there for you, and as long as you trust that, you put your trust in him. I think that's just gonna have to do it for this. I said that this was gonna be a little bit of a longer video. So if you think that I was wrong in my ranking, put down in the comments. I'll probably do like a second. I might do a second ranking because I do like these videos. I like ranking things. So I might do another one. I don't know. Also, just saying, you get this instead of Chansey Community Day, because who cares about Chansey Community Day? You're welcome for me, sparing you of that. So he also wants to, end the video. So thanks for joining me through this dog ranking adventure. And one big Texas goodbye.